Studley is the Mountain West when it comes to quarterbacks in the next level. Alex Smith, you might remember, #1 overall in 2005, headlining 7 signal callers drafted since '04. Oh yeah, there's Andy Dalton, the Bengals' second-round pick from Texas Christian. Hey everybody, welcome into the Campus Insider Studios. Bonnie Bernstein alongside Doug Chapman, and we're going to give a little love to the Mountain West as it so pertains to quarterbacks. And Doug, for as much debate as there's been, whether it's going to be Johnny Manziel or Blake Bortles as the #1 quarterback taken, Derek Carr from Fresno State is in that mix. Just ask John Gruden, who told CBSSports.com, you can make a case for Carr going #1 overall. He's got that type of arm talent. It's rare. All right, so that might be a little bit hyperbolic, but when it comes to Carr's strengths and weaknesses, where do you weigh in on each side?
What he does very, very well, he sees the field well. He can make every single throw. He played in the shotgun his entire college career, never went under center. That's going to be an issue, but he has a very strong arm. He can throw the deep ball, the underneath, and he also has the ability to put touch on his balls through average of 50 times per game. Now, people think that he's very big. He's not. He's about 6'2", 215 pounds, and he does not deal well with pressure. This is what he doesn't do very well. USC brought A and B gap pressure in his face, made him a bit rattled. He moved around too much in the pocket, was a little bit off on his throws. So that's going to be the issue with him at the next level, is being able to handle pressure and not being the biggest guy to see over the line of scrimmage.
But overall, some good numbers in his 3 years as a starter: 13,000 yards and 113 to 24 touchdown to interception ratio. Question number 2 for you. David Fales out of San Jose State, garnering high praise from 49ers coach Jim Harbaugh, of course, himself a former NFL quarterback, telling the San Jose Mercury News, I'm a big fan. My personal quarterback evaluation of this class has David in the top 5. Now, Doug, we know Russ Landy, our draft expert, loves David Fales. You actually call the San Jose State UNLV game. What's your take on him?
Yeah, he didn't have a great game, only completed 50% of his passes, but when I watched the film on him for the remainder of the year, he's very, very efficient. Not a very strong arm, but a very accurate arm. Reminds me of my college quarterback, Chad Pennington. Can get the ball there, not with a lot of zip. They didn't run the ball well at all at San Jose State, but all he did in 2 years was throw for over 8,000 yards and 66 touchdowns. So he's very, very accurate, not a big guy, but he sees the field well, goes under center, played in more of a pro-style spread, so I think he's a little more NFL ready.
One other Mountain West quarterback I want to throw in the mix, Brett Smith. Now, he didn't get invited to Combine, but he had a really good pro day. A lot of scouts likening him to a more controlled version of Johnny Manziel. Chucky Keene from Utah State. Now, he will not be coming out in the draft. He will be returning, coming off a knee injury, but a lot of folks think if he rehabs well, he could be one of the most dynamic quarterbacks in the entire country. What say you?
Well, Keaton's already back on the field throwing. He's in some non-contact drills out there for Utah State. He's a dual threat guy that can hurt you with his legs as well as throwing the football. He can light you up for 3,000 yards passing, makes every throw, but he can also hurt you when he pulls the ball down. He doesn't like to always run it, but he can turn into a running back in the open field. Mountain West Conference has got some really good quarterbacks, and if Keaton can come back from this knee injury healthy, he can put up bigger numbers than Carr and Fales did.
And at the time he blew his ACL and MCL back in October, he was #2 in the country with 17 touchdowns. Be sure to keep it right here on Campus Insiders for all of your draft coverage. We have a breakdown of every single team's picks come Thursday night. We'll see you then.